How you doing? I'm Jay.
And I'm Lisa.
And we are the owners of JLT Performance, Jay, Lisa, Tucker. For those of you that don't know, we've been in the market for 13 years, and one of the things that we pride ourselves on is being first to market with a lot of our products, innovative design, making parts that are unique for the Mustang, the Camaro, and several of the Dodge Hemi cars. We spend a lot of time and money making sure that we are first to market, and we do have a design that is unique to us and works and looks good. And we know that there's competition out there. There's tons of competition. We've got Steeda and Air Raid and AEM and Engine. It's endless, and it seems like every day there's a new company coming on the market. And one of the things we noticed over about a year ago was there's a new company called PMAS, P-M-A-S. I'm not sure what it stands for. And the products, some of the products seemed oddly familiar to us. So we made a couple of comments online. We got some pictures behind the scenes and reassured us that something's going on. So we actually went ahead and ordered one. And the best thing we can do is show you side by side what we have. Seeing pictures online under the hood may not always look the same to everybody. You know, I could show you a picture of a Steeda kit and a JLT kit, and while they may look similar, once you take them out and dissect them, you'll see that they are very unique to each other. So let's go ahead, and Lisa's going to take this PMAS kit apart.
This is a 2015 GT kit.
This is a 2015 GT kit. This is the JLT.
This is the PMAS.
And as you can see, it looks pretty similar. I'm going the wrong way here. This side, this side, this side. As you can see, it's pretty obvious what we have here. They've actually taken our kit, handed it to somebody and said, make me 20 of these. A couple of things I want to point out. The duct opening here, this is the opening for the fresh air duct. Our kits come with a duct that's going to go to the front grille. That's going to bring air into the car, keep your inlet air temperatures down. They do not include a duct, but they cut the hole. They cut the hole perfect to use the duct, but they don't use a duct. Why don't they use a duct? This is probably another $4,000 or $5,000 mold. Something on the bottom I want to show you is this is the drain hole in case you get water in there from the scoop. You can see here there's an indentation in ours. That's in the mold. We now have the hole up front because when we first released this kit, we had a couple of people talk about there was water puddling up down in the front. So we moved the hole. But as you can see, the hole is right here, and so is theirs. So looks like they didn't use an updated JLT heat shield when they had this mold made. Noticed a lot of their fittings look familiar. Not a big deal, but just something else to show you. We'll cut in a close-up of this. We anodize all our fittings black. They don't take the time to anodize them, but these, we've taken a mic to these. They are actually exactly the same size. Now, everybody's got a fitting on this kit. You have to. But these collars,
they don't all look the same.
They don't all look the same. Some are plastic, some are aluminum, some are stamped steel. Some of the edges are rounded, some of them are square. These are identical. But just another small point to show of how they came out with a kit on the market for the 15 Mustang. If that wasn't bad enough, we noticed that they are coming into the supercharged 5-liter market, GT500 market. So we went ahead and we ordered one of those kits. So here is our heat shield for the 2010 to 2014 Mustang GT500. Again, oddly enough, it's nearly identical. About the only thing they did was they cut this channel out and made it a channel versus a hole where our seals to the hood. All they did was do that. I don't know if that was for ease of installation or they're trying to be different. I'm not sure about that. I think it's pretty obvious where this came from. This particular part is vacuum formed, and you can see that it is exactly like ours. Now, this was a part that I spent the time, nights and weekends, molding and perfecting and shaping, and then reshaping the mold and reshaping the mold to make sure it fit that car right in the way we wanted. Now, I think it's pretty obvious that they took one of our kits and just handed that to somebody and did the same thing. Now, another thing I want to point out is this side hole is for a 2010 GT500. It goes to the fresh air inlet from the grill. Obviously, they had that cut out as well, but they cut this out on their 07 to 09 kit for the GT500, which does not utilize this, and their supercharged 5-liter kit, which has a completely different fresh air inlet, so that's actually open to the engine compartment. I'm not sure why they do that. They must just have that manufactured and all of them are cut, but now you're letting in engine heat into that filter, which you really want to keep those inlet air temperatures down. Again, if that wasn't enough, here's our tube. Their tube is a short tube because it utilizes their mass air housing. So they basically have a coupler and the filter, and that's their kit. We started to look at this. We started looking at it side by side, like this here. And let's take a look at that. It actually has black anodized fittings in it. So we removed the fitting, and we noticed that it's actually our fitting. So we're actually doing some research to find out who we've been selling fittings to, and we'll take care of that. But we also noticed that it is oddly the same exact shape. So I took one of our tubes and I cut it. So would you agree that they simply cut off one of our tubes, added a bead to the bottom, and sent it off to have a mold made? What I'm here to talk about is we're not afraid of competition. There's a lot of people out there. The market is huge. We're proud that we've been in the market for 13 years. We've grown as a company. But one thing we've never done is knocked off somebody's part. We always come up with our own. Does it happen? Yeah, it happens. Unfortunately, it happens way too much. Wheels, oil separators, you name it, people knock it off. But is it right? No, it's not right. It's wrong. And we live by right and wrong. I am not going to take apart and cheat somebody else's hard work and just hand it to somebody to make it. A lot of people are going to post below and they're going to make comments and say, you should have patented it. Why don't you just go after and sue them? That's so much easier said than done. A patent can cost between $10,000 and $20,000. It can take between a year or 2 years to do. And then if somebody just makes a slight change, it's a different part, so there's nothing you can do. Sue them. We don't have the time or the energy to sue them. We're a busy company, and the best thing to do is to work on the next one and be first to market again. Is it going to happen again? It could. But what we're going to do is we're going to out you. I mean, if you come out and you knock off our product, we're going to tell the dealers and our customers what you did. We've had some previous companies, some pretty big companies, knock off our oil separators. We made videos. They have about 20-something thousand views, and those companies don't sell oil separators anymore. Don't know if I can take the credit for it, but I want my dealers, my friends, my customers to be aware of what this company's doing. So, in the end, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate all of the business that you guys give us. But don't copy our product.